Dear viewers, welcome to Vedavyasaacademy. We are discussing about functions. In that, types of function series. Types of function series. We are completed up to trigonometric functions. We completed. Now we are going to discuss about inverse trigonometric functions. So, inverse trigonometric functions 21. Inverse trigonometric function. Trigonometric functions. Here, inverse trigonometric functions. First one, sine inverse function. First one, sine inverse function. Sine inverse x function, sine inverse x. What is domain here? Domain of this one, this is minus 1 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 1. Sine inverse x function domain minus 1 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 1. What is range? Range is equal to range closed interval minus pi by 2 comma pi by 2 is the range. Sine inverse x function domain minus 1 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 1. Range closed interval minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. Second one cos inverse x. Cos inverse x domain minus 1 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 1. This is 0 to pi. This range 0 to pi. And tan inverse x minus infinity less than x less than plus infinity. Minus infinity less than x less than plus infinity, and here this is minus pi by 2 to pi by 2 open interval is the range. Sine inverse x minus 1 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 1. Range closed interval minus pi by 2 comma pi by 2. Cos inverse x minus 1 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 1. Range closed interval 0 to pi. Tan inverse x minus infinity less than x is less than infinity plus infinity is the domain, and range open interval minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. And fourth one what is cot inverse x? Fourth one cot inverse x. This is minus infinity less than x is less than infinity is the domain. Minus infinity less than x less than is the domain, and range open interval 0 to pi is the range. Open interval 0 to pi is the range. Next, cosecant inverse. Cosecant inverse x. The function cosecant inverse x is minus infinity to minus 1 closed union 1 to infinity open. Open minus infinity minus 1 closed union closed 1 to infinity open is the domain of the function. Domain of the function. And this range is minus pi by 2. Minus pi by 2 closed interval and 0 open interval union minus pi by 2 to 0. This is 0 to plus pi by 2. This is closed. Closed minus pi by 2 open 0 union open 0 to pi by 2 is the cosecant inverse x. Cosecant inverse x domain and range. And sixth one is secant inverse x. Secant inverse x domain, that is minus infinity to minus 1 closed minus infinity to open, closed minus 1. Union 1 to plus infinity is the domain. What is the domain of secant inverse x? Minus infinity to open, minus 1 closed union, closed 1 in open infinity. This is the domain of the function secant inverse x, and range is minus pi by 2. Range is 0 to pi by 2. Range is 0 to pi by 2. This is closed 0, open pi by 2. Closed 0, open pi by 2, and open pi by 2 to pi. This is the range of the secant inverse x. Once again I explain you. Here sin inverse x function, domain minus 1 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 1, range closed minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. Cos inverse x function, domain minus 1 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 1, range closed 0 to pi. Tan inverse x, minus infinity to less than x is less than infinity, and open minus pi by 2 plus pi by 2, and cot inverse x domain minus infinity to less than x is less than infinity, and open 0 to pi. Secant inverse x, open minus infinity to minus 1 closed, union 1 closed, infinity to open. Here what is the range? Closed minus pi by 2 comma 0 open, union open 0 to pi by 2 close is the cosecant inverse domain and ranges. Next, secant inverse x domain and ranges are open minus infinity to minus 1 closed, union closed 1 to infinity open, and range closed open 0 pi by 2 closed 0 pi by 2 open, closed 0 pi by 2 open, union open pi by 2 to pi. These are the inverse trigonometric functions, domain and ranges of the inverse trigonometric functions. Okay, all of you. That's all. Here now we are discussing about hyperbolic functions. Hyperbolic functions are domain and range. Here function, domain, range. How to? Here these are the, we have to write the function, domain and range. Here sine hx, sine hyperbolic function. Sine hyperbolic function represented as sine hx, and its domain are real number and range are all real number. Sine hx domain real number and range also real number. Next, cos hx, cos hyperbolic function. Here domain is r and range is closed interval 1 to infinity to open interval. Here cos hx domain is r and range closed interval 1 to infinity to open interval. And tan hyperbolic function, tan hyperbolic function is tan hx and domain is r. Domain is r. And what is range? This is minus 1 to 1 open interval. Minus 1 to 1 open interval. This is the range of the tan hyperbolic function. Next, cot hyperbolic function. Next one, cot hyperbolic function. Minus infinity to 0, minus infinity to 0 open interval, union 0 to infinity is the domain. cot hyperbolic function domain minus infinity to 0 open interval union open interval 0 to infinity, and range of the cot hyperbolic function is, this is minus infinity to 1 union 1 to plus infinity is the range of the cot hyperbolic function. Here once again you observe sine hyperbolic function domain R and sine hyperbolic function range real number set. Cos hx domain R and range closed interval 1 to infinity. Tan hx range domain R and range minus 1 to 1 open interval. Cot hx domain open interval minus infinity to 0 union open interval 0 to infinity. Cot hx range minus infinity to 1 open interval union 1 to infinity open interval. These are the next secant hx sec hyperbolic function. Secant hyperbolic function domain is R and range domain is R and range open 0 to 1 closed. Okay, all of you. This is range of the secant hx and cosecant hx. Cosecant hyperbolic function. Cosecant hyperbolic function open interval minus 1 to 0 union 0 to infinity. 0 to infinity, and here cosecant hx range minus infinity to 0 union, this is 0 to infinity. Here range and domain. Here you observe, once I explain you, tan hyperbolic function domain R range R, cos hyperbolic function domain R range closed interval 1 to infinity, tan hyperbolic function domain R range minus 1 to 1 open interval, cot hyperbolic function minus infinity to 0 open interval union open interval 0 to infinity. Here minus infinity to 1 open interval union 1 to infinity open interval. Sec hyperbolic function domain R and range open interval 0 to 1 closed. Cosecant hyperbolic function minus infinity to 0 union 0 to infinity, range minus infinity to 0 union 0 to infinity open interval. These are the hyperbolic functions domain and range. Okay, all of you, that's all. One more problem on functions. Here we have given, if f of x is equal to 1 minus x by 1 plus x, then f of cos x is equal to, we have given problem. If f of x is equal to 1 minus x by 1 plus x, then f of cos x is equal to, these are the options given. So here we have given f of x is equal to 1 minus x by 1 plus x. We have to find f of cos x. So first you have to find this, that is f of cos x is equal to what? 1 minus cos x by 1 plus cos x. So f of cos x is equal to 1 minus cos x is equal to what? 1 minus cos x is equal to, this is 2 into sin square x by 2 by 1 plus cos x is equal to what? 2 into cos square x by 2. Why? Because we know the formula cos 2 theta is equal to 2 cos square theta minus 1. 2 cos square theta minus 1. Then 1 plus cos 2 theta is equal to 2 cos square theta. And also cos 2 theta is equal to 1 minus 2 sin square theta. Then we have 2 sin square theta is equal to 1 minus cos 2 theta. Here in place of 2 theta, if we take cos theta, then 2 cos square theta by 2 minus 1. That is 1 plus cos theta is equal to what? 2 cos square theta by 2. I applied here that formula, and here also like that. So here this one f of cos theta is equal to f of cos theta is equal to f of cos x is equal to f of cos x is equal to this one cancel. We have tan square x by 2. F of cos x is equal to tan square x by 2. Then what is the formula? F of cos x. So f of cos x is equal to f of tan square x by 2 is equal to what? 1 minus tan square x by 2 by 1 plus tan square x by 2 equal to what? This is cos 2 into x by 2. 2 cancel. This is cos x. Why? Because cos 2 theta is equal to 1 minus tan square theta by 1 plus tan square theta. By using this formula, so here 1 minus tan square x by 2 by 1 plus tan square x by 2 is equal to cos 2 into x by 2. So 2 cancel. We have the cos x. By observing these options, option 4 is the answer. Okay, all of you. Option 4 is the answer. Here we have the one more problem on functions. F of x is equal to ax. F of x is equal to ax plus b, and g of x is equal to cx plus d. If f of g of x is equal to g of f of x, then here these are the options are given. So here f of g of x is equal to what? G of f of x. Okay, what is g of x? G of x is equal to cx plus d. So f of cx plus d is equal to g of what is f of x? Ax plus d. So this one f of cx plus d. So you have to substitute in x plus cx plus d. So what is a of cx plus d into is plus b is equal to, this is g of ax plus b. Here you have to substitute here c of ax plus b plus d. Okay, all of you. This is implies acx plus ad plus d equal to, this is acx plus bc plus d. Here acx cancel. Then what is the result? AD plus D is equal to BC plus D. So AD plus B is equal to BC plus D. We have to here first one f of A is equal to G of C. What is f of A? F of A is equal to G of C, first one. So this one f A into A plus B is equal to, this is C into C plus D. This is A square plus B is equal to C square plus D. This is not correct. Next go to second one. Second one is what? F of D is equal to G of B. So you have to substitute f of D, that is AD plus B equal to G of B, that is BC plus D. So here this is result, this result equal, then we have the option 2 is the answer. Okay, all of you. That's all. Here we have the one more problem on functions, that is, if f of x is equal to 2x plus 1, g of x is equal to x square plus 1. So we have to find g circle, f circle f of 2 is equal to. So here that is g circle, solution g circle, f circle f of 2. Here first you have to find this one, f circle f of 2 is equal to what? F of 2. So what is f of x? F of x is equal to 2x plus 1 and f of 2 value, that is 2 into 2 plus 1 equal to f of, this is 4 plus 1 equal to f of 5. F of 5. So what is f of 5? F of 5 is equal to, that is 2 into 5 plus 1 is equal to 10 plus 1 is equal to 11. So this f circle f of 2 is equal to 11. Then g circle f circle f of 2 is equal to g of f of 2 is equal to g of, this value is 11. So is equal to g of 11, that is 11 whole square plus 1, that is 121 plus 2, 121 plus 2 plus 1, sorry, this is equal to 122. So we have the option 2 is the answer. Okay, all of you, that's all. Here one more problem on functions. If f r to r and g r to r are defined by f of x is equal to 2x plus 3 and g of x is equal to x square plus 7, then the values of x for which f of g of x is equal to 25. So here solution, here f of x is equal to 2x plus 3 and g of x is equal to x square plus 7. So f of g of x is equal to 25 is given. We have to find values of x. So f of, what is g of x? G of x is equal to x square plus 7 is equal to what? 25, implies f of x square plus 7, that is f of x is equal to 2x plus 3. So here 2 into this value x square plus 7 plus 3 is equal to 25, then 2x square plus 14 plus 3 is equal to 25, 2x square plus 17 is equal to 25, 2x square is equal to 25 minus 17, 2x square is equal to this value 25 minus 17, this is 8. 2 4 ja, x square is equal to 4, x is equal to plus or minus 2. The values of x is plus 2 or minus 2. So we have the plus or minus 2. Option 2 is the answer. Okay, all of you. That's all.